My parents just set up this like big umbrella thing on the deck.
Yeah.
No weight at the bottom. Just umbrella. And you're supposed to put like sand or something like that at the bottom of the
Like a
thing. So it doesn't
sandbag?
blow. Not necessarily a sandbag, but just something to weight down the bottom so it doesn't blow away.
Okay.
It's a really big umbrella. Like it's a deck umbrella, like those things.
It's huge.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
The big wind came. And I'm sitting inside. And I thought an airplane fell on the house. Like I didn't know
It was your
happened.
fucking umbrella.
It was that umbrella.
That's hilarious.
The umbrella just
you gotta have a weighted base to an umbrella. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like my weighted base has been outside of my deck for like a year. And
that mug ain't even weighted no more.
Well, it's like solid. It's heavy metal, and then you put the umbrella thing in it, and then you take it out. Yeah, your parents need to get that. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that giant
crashed through the house.
Crying, had me cracking up.
Was your dad like?
No, they were both on the deck, and like I just saw the shadow coming, and I would go to the door. My mom is cracking up. Ohala's at the screen door. She's inside with me. So Ohala's at the screen door barking like, hold on, you nigga. Was like, what's going on? And then my dad, he was like standing up fixing it. But like my dad is hilarious. Anything he does is funny to me. Like it doesn't matter what. He could just stand up. I'd be on the floor. Like he's just funny, bro.
He does hilarious things like watching somebody barbecue on his phone. I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
Had me cracking up. So yesterday, I got home around 12. I went to my friend's house, and so my dad had barbecued. So like I went downstairs and I had eaten already, but I was still a little bit famished, you know. So I grabbed like a couple pieces.
You were a little bit famished.
I was a little famished.
So stupid.
And so I
oh my god,
put some couple pieces of chicken and some macaroni and cheese on the plate, heated it up, right?
Gross. Okay.
So like my grandma is like she's like stalking around the house
at midnight.
Like, yes, like I came home, my dad got up, came downstairs. We talked for a second because he was asking me about if I had eaten and stuff already. And
you're like, I'm just a little famished.
I said I was gonna put the food up because he was about to do it, and I was like, I'm finna get something. I put it up. He's like, oh, okay, cool. So we went back upstairs, was laid down, and so about like 15 minutes later, I hear my grandma come out of her room, and she's like, my grandma has Alzheimer's, so she's screaming. She's like, Chris, that's my mama's name, Christina. So she's screaming my mama's name, and then she screamed my uncle's name, and like,
who's not there.
My uncle lives in California.
Okay.
And so like I freeze because I was wrestling with aluminum foil and stuff downstairs. So she yells my mom's name and I just freeze. I just sit there.
We need to that.
Until I just like hear her like stop. And then like I started messing with stuff again. And then she screams it again. I freeze. And then I wait again. And I
Did
thought
your mom wake up?
No. Oh. So they didn't hear any of this.
Oh.
And so then I go upstairs. Bro, I thought my grandma had already like went back to bed. So first off, I wasn't expecting to see her upstairs. But I go upstairs. She's in a robe. Her robe is open. She has on underwear, and that's it. Oh. I cried.
This is not the first time.
I cried grown man tears at 1 a.m. over some macaroni and cheese. So now my macaroni and cheese was salty because of my tears.
Disgusting.
I was
Did
just
you
like,
say anything when you saw? Were you like, "Oh, Grandma"?
She was like, she was like, "Was you sleep?" I was like, "No, Grandma, I was not asleep." But I was looking like she's over here, and I was looking away. I was like, "No, Grandma, I was not asleep." I just kept going about my day. I don't know what to say. What do you say to your grandma when she's naked?
You're
in the
just
kitchen.
Like, oh,
she was in the cabinet grabbing a Belvita bar, and she left. She grabbed the last one and left the box in there.
Oh, that's what my kids do.
There's so many different trifling things to this.
That's what my children do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just say, "I love you," going to sleep, walk away.
I was finna eat though, and I don't like eating around my grandma because she's gonna ask me for some, even if she just ate.
Oh my god!
Like last time I had macaroni, she touched my macaroni. She's like, "I want some of this." I was like, Did you just touch? She just
Did you eat it?
Up my macaroni and cheese. I cut that piece off and gave
it. Of course you did.
And I ate the rest of it.
Okay. That's a great story.
Who just touches somebody else's macaroni and cheese?
Oh, well, we know there's a lot of people who do things like this. That could be partially why we're in the predicament we are in.
This is true. This is true. This is very true.
So we're coming at you live, guys. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Indeed.
It's actually not gonna be live exactly, I guess.
Yeah, it's not live,
recorded. But we are alive and in living color. You can just see how annoyed we get with each other. The face expressions of annoyance and how much we love each other.
Indeed. Indubitably. Indominus Rex.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Jurassic World?
Yes.
You did?
I've seen all of them.
Like you liked it, though.
Oh, I love Jurassic Park. I love all of them.
But did you like Jurassic World?
Is that the one with the cell phone when he goes to the city? Or is that the newer one? Girlfriend, don't give me that look. Tell me which one you're talking about.
What one with the cell phone?
Did he swallow a cell phone and then it goes off? It's like... Yes.
Ooh. Jurassic World is the one where they created the new dinosaur.
Oh, okay, the newer one. It's the blue dinosaur with Chris Pratt.
Yeah, but then there's Jurassic World. There's two Jurassic Worlds.
I didn't see the second one.
Okay. All right.
I want to, but I didn't see it.
It was good.
There is one with a cell phone.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, it was where it's like you're like, oh my God, it's a T-Rex, it's fucking cell phone in him. You're like, that's so stupid.
I never understood how the T-Rex was just like sneaking up on people.
I don't know, because he literally makes things vibrate.
Yeah. He was constantly sneaking up on people.
Like, shit.
Can you imagine getting stalked by a T-Rex?
That would be a horrible way to stalk someone.
It's like if you don't know they're stalking, you just feel the vibration of their feet. You be just chilling. Say you just doing homework, you just doom. Nigga, what? What was that? You go back to working, you just see your water. It's like, dude. They always do the water shot in the movies.
Yes, they do. They did the puddle shot and the water in the cup.
I would think that like I'm actually shaking. Like I have tremors or something at that point. And
I know. I'd be like, I have to go to the doctor.
What? I watched San Andreas. I was like, yo, what do you do if there's an earthquake? And I looked it up. The advice was terrible. All of it was terrible. Mm-hmm. It was just like duck down for cover and like hold on for dear life. I was like, man, nigga, hold on to what? Everything is shaking.
I think you're supposed to like get in the bathtub or something, aren't you?
What is the bathtub gonna do?
Well, it's not gonna let a bookcase fall on you. That's one thing.
How on it?
There's no bookcases in your bathroom. How bougie are you?
If there was one, it would fall on you.
Well, maybe.
See, look.
Just duck down and shut up.
That's why, out of all of the tsunamis and earthquakes, freak me out the most.
Well, yeah, tsunami, horrible. No,
seeing that wave.
It's like 50 feet. You're like, fuck it. You gotta accept that. Yeah, just Marcos be like, oh Jesus.
Yeah,
and I'll be like,
fuck. It's my time, G. All right, cool. I'll see you in a minute, brother. You just sit there patiently.
Sit there patiently.
Crack the granola bar open.
Oh, for the love of God. Sunbelt. You got your Sunbelt?
Hey, Sunbelt granola bar is a change of life. Make a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich with turkey bacon because we don't eat pork.
Ooh. All right, gross. Anyway, that's disgusting. So, he's going to choke on the podcast. So, what podcast is this, Marcus?
This is Unapologetically Human, the podcast of podcasts that would be podcasting when we podcast.
And your favorite podcast.
It's a podcast. It is your favorite podcast.
Because you love us.
Podcast.
Stop!
Podcast.
See how annoying he is? He really is. Like, we just wanna... Okay. Yep. Anyway, so what else is going on in your neck of the woods, literally?
That's really what I was going to show you. So first off, guys, this has been keeping me sane this entire time. This is a picture painted by Neil deGrasse Tyson. I don't know who painted it, but
I knew you were making that shit up. I was like, that does not say that. If it does, you can't say it. You can't read it.
It says like Guillermo Caraballo.
Okay, stop.
Caraballo. I don't know, but I didn't meet dude when I bought it. That's all I know. I got it when I was in the Dominican. Yeah. And that mug has been keeping me sane every time I'm in my little office space, which
good.
I am now, because we're all on quarantine,
self-isolation with our family. So, so how's your isolation going? Like, you didn't really isolate yesterday. You broke it.
I broke what?
Isolation. You went to Olivia's.
I went to Olivia's. We got White Castles. I went to Walmart to get some wine. This is our very first, live video recorded Zoom remote podcasting. So be patient, be kind, use all the 5 B's. Shout out to Parker Road.
Okay. Yep.
So as everyone knows, coronavirus, it's a thing. We're just gonna go ahead and get it out the way.
It's not funny. We're here to make everything that's not funny kind of funny.
Pretty much.
Which you will see later in this episode, and Marcus is gonna laugh because I've got some hilarity of horrible stories. Okay, but anyway, yeah. So it's a pandemic, and we talked about this about a month before it happened, and my neighbor was like, "Are you guys predicting the future?" I was like, God, I hope not.
Hey, we talked about it. All right.
I brought up the 1918 Spanish flu and how we handled it. It's been on the news. Yep. I'm like,
yep. We're out here doing great things.
We are.
Praise God.
I mean, not really if we caused, a pandemic, but yeah.
No. But we tried to warn people.
we did. That's what it was.
People.
We tried to warn you.
We said, hey, it's about to rain. Get on the boat. Nobody got on the boat like Noah.
No, they rolled in the mud instead.
Yeah, so. That's what you made your decision.
They stuck the ladle in the whole food soup and put it back after they drank it.
Bastard.
They stuck that fork in that cake.
I don't even like soup. I like cake though. He can get shanked up.
She was like,
that sound.
So, how do you think social distancing is working? You walking around your neighborhood, or when you're driving around, or when you're in a store, like how does it seem to be working for you guys?
I mean, I think the stickers on the ground in the stores that say "Stay 6 feet apart" is hilarious.
I haven't seen that.
Really?
No.
At Target, Walmart. I went to Walmart for the first time since everything has happened yesterday.
Stop the yawning. Don't start it.
Yawn in unison. Check out our last episode, or no, second to last episode. Mm-hmm. No.
Yes.
Yeah. Yawning in unison. Yeah. But yeah, I mean they've done a lot of like precautionary measures and stuff, but the workers don't seem to be caring like at all. Like
is there plexiglass up like at your Schnucks and whatnot?
No, I haven't been.
I go to Schnucks because it's like right down the street. Yeah, but there's a big plexiglass like in front of it. It doesn't cover the whole thing, obviously. Like here's the belt, and then here's the plexiglass, and then here's the rest of it, and it just kind of covers like so you can't just in somebody's face.
I got you.
Yeah, which is good, and they all have on masks and gloves and whatnot.
You know what I figured out is a very hard word to say?
What?
Wasps. The plural of wasp.
I don't like that. You know that I have issues with that whole thing.
Wasps. I was like, why would you make that a word? Especially if somebody has a lisp.
Say waspices.
I'd said that earlier, actually. I think it's much better to say that than wasps. And then make a, like, because you never look confident afterwards.
That's awful.
You never look confident afterwards. You just be like, wasps.
You're like, I have a lisp.
Yeah, so it's like it's just unkind and cruel and unusual punishment to do something like that.
It is.
But no, sorry. Back to what we were talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, they we don't have any plexiglass up or anything like that.
Okay.
But I mean, there has been as many cars out. I've seen a ton of cops.
Oh yeah, you're noticing cops in Amazon Prime vehicles.
Yeah,
big time.
Like
we predicted that too.
Yeah, so we are doing the doggone thing. Just left me with the okay.
I know I did it. Did you see it?
Oh, I was like, either you was
no,
late
I
or
did
I
it.
missed it, one of the two. But
No,
praise
we
God.
both did it.
But yeah, cops and Amazon Prime, they out here.
Yep.
They are doing their thing.
They're just kind of walking around, driving around, just
I really have been wanting some Chipotle, but I'm not gonna do it.
You did White Castle. Disgusting.
I really wanted some White Castles.
Yuck.
I did. I
yuck,
really
yuck.
Well,
can I talk about social distancing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I walk the park every day.
Mm-hmm.
My dog, to get her, she's extremely happy because she's not been in. You just look like you had a seizure.
I poked myself.
I needed to call that out because you look like a fucking weirdo.
I'm over here playing
with
this.
I'm telling you a story and you're like, you either fell asleep and just woke yourself up, or I was like, what?
I'm over here playing with this. It's like a pocket thing. It has a corkscrew and
it's a wine opener. Mm-hmm.
And yo, I
poked myself. Okay, loser. Here we go. So
I hope you didn't notice.
Oh, how could I not? I'm staring at your stupid face. I see everything you're doing, you dumbass. Keep all of this in because it's hilarious.
Continue.
Okay. Anyway, stop playing with that. While I'm driving, no, I'm not driving. I'm walking. Oh my God.
Now you're confused.
But while I'm walking the damn dog, people are pretty good at staying away from each other, but some people are not. And my dog wants to attack other dogs. Well, I don't know if she wants to really attack. She acts like she does. I think she might want to play, but some people are not getting the fuck over, and it's annoying. But they did close the park to drive through, and that has helped. Thank God. Yes, thank God. I wish they keep it like that.
I think it's hilarious that if people approached other people the way dogs approach other dogs.
Oh no, I saw that.
Hilarious.
I saw that. And did you know that is
saw
what? What's his name?
Patrick Cloud, when he's talking about sniffing dogs, how they be sniffing people butt.
Yes.
I'm talking about how dogs like they will go up to each other and they be barking, they be seeming mad hostile, and then they get up to each other and be like, okay, what's up, bro? Yeah, you good.
That's kind of how Russians talk to each other.
Oh wow. I was not prepared for that. All right.
Well, it seems like they're mad.
Russian does sound like a very aggressive language.
Yeah. Kind of. Agree with you there. Do you think German too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Russia on any type of lockdown or anything right now?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Are they having any issues? They probably are. I think it's affected the majority of the world.
Never knew.
So they're yelling at each other like meanly from balconies. And all they're saying is, "Hey, how are you?" Like, good. So have you guys had any issues getting certain things at the store that you need? Essentials?
I think they had trouble getting toilet paper one time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, my dad was trying to find some meat.
Find meat?
Yeah.
Like, you can't find meat?
Last time he was going barbecue, he was looking for some meat. I think he was looking for chicken, and there was no chicken.
What? I'm glad I don't look for meat.
I'm glad I don't look for meat.
Well, that's one less thing I have to try and find.
No, yeah, I got you. I actually called Fred. I was like, how you holding up? And he was like, good. I was just like, because I heard about people having to quote unquote negate their dietary.
Oh yeah. He's a vegan-ish.
Because no, he's a vegan.
He told me ish. Some of the stuff. He's like, sometimes I do this. Sometimes I try turkey. I'm like, okay.
No, Fred never is eating turkey.
Really?
Yeah, Fred ain't had meat in Hellas.
Okay.
I know he used to eat cookies that might have like butter and stuff or butter and
Oh,
egg.
okay.
But like him, I don't think he even does that anymore.
Oh, cool. So is he good? Well,
Yeah.
he's good because nobody's buying that shit. Because I go and get my fake meat and stuff, like fake deli meat sometimes. Oh, it's stocked. We're good.
Fake deli meat?
Yeah, because Harper likes it in a sandwich sometimes. It adds another type of protein. Don't you laugh at my baby. Yeah. Okay, I can't get any disinfectant spray. It's pissing me the fuck off.
Really?
No, I can't get any
Like,
goddamn hand sanitizer.
why people don't buy soap?
I buy soap, but I have a
But
huge thing.
no. I was saying like why like everybody was rushing to get hand sanitizer, but nobody was buying soap.
Oh, that's stupid. You need to do all of it.
like washing your hands, soap and water is much more quote
Effective?
unquote powerful,
Yeah.
effective. There we go.
Well,
Effective.
I took a big leaf from my aloe vera plant
Yeah.
and I put all the aloe into a container and 91% alcohol and lavender oil, and I made my own hand sanitizer.
Oh. Well,
Because I can't
I
get any.
I took a dump and then I used toilet paper afterwards.
Did you have toilet paper?
I did.
That's good.
Yeah.
My neighbor and one of my best friends, Laura, she made us masks, and which I posted, and she bought me paper towel and left it on my porch because I haven't been able to find it.
That's what's up.
I know, she's nice. Stop yawning.
Y'all don't have regular towels in your house?
We do, but I like paper towels too. Fuck off. Okay, dumbass. All right.
Niggas ain't got no regular towel.
You've been in my house. I have a fucking towel. Shut up.
Oh man.
Do you have anybody you'd like to shout out that's possibly on the front lines of today?
No, but I would like to give a shout out to the people who are going into that field right now, even with everything going in.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia, it's my guy. She's in nursing school right now. My friend Michaela, she's in pre-med to be a doctor. My other friend Kayla, she's in Virginia, I think. And I think she's in pre-med as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, my cousin Shania is a nurse. I forgot about that. And I got a couple aunts that are nurses too. Shout out to all y'all niggas. Yeah.
Well, speaking of Virginia, so my friend Katie, who's a friend of our podcast,
hey,
Katie works in pretty much the equivalent of an ICU for respiratory.
I see you.
Respiratory.
Was that inappropriate?
So, yeah, maybe.
Gotcha.
But so she's been in that field for a while. But if there's anybody who gets really bad, needs to be on a ventilator, they come to her floor. And so now there's people on her floor. She's not going into the rooms because she has a 6-month-old, 8-month-old, something like that baby at home. So thank God. I can't remember how old he is. He's 6 to 8 months.
Like
Barrett, her baby. But thank God they're not making her go in the room, but she works, all of her coworkers are going in the room. So she has the same risk. So she's like, when you get there, they have to take their temperatures. They have to put on all the equipment and, it's real for her. And then she goes home to her 3 children, which is scary. So thank you, Katie.
Yes, thank you, Katie.
Appreciate
it.
To Katie.
You are out here doing great things for the communal people.
The community, the world.
No. Communal people. I like that much better.
Cool.
Speaking of emotions, I feel great. Actually, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Getting to know people and like just creating friendships and relationships and all, like romantic and platonic, all those different types of things are so difficult. Oh my gosh. You never know what people are thinking. And then like you be trying to like read people's minds and stuff. I overthink to the max.
You think?
Yes, I do think. I overthink. That's what I just said. I overthink to the max. And so
I know you do.
Because of that, man, I'm talking about like it could be the smallest thing, but like I be trying to like figure stuff out all the time. And
So
it's
annoying.
just like
That's why he doesn't answer sometimes, and it's like, fuck. See, this is what years will help you with. God, that's why I'm so much more like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I just, I can help you through it.
I need a haircut as well.
I need my hair dyed, and I needed it dyed like 3 months ago. So now we're in real trouble. But
I feel you on that. I don't need it dyed. I just need it. My mustache hair is now
just trim that shit. Don't eat it.
Reaching over my lip, and
you can be like, it's disgusting. Yuck.
And so now we're in dangerous territories.
Yes.
I really want to see like how thick everything is gonna get. That's why I'm just kind of like letting it ride.
Just let it ride. Yeah, I'm just letting mine ride. There's nothing.
This is the only time I can do it without like somebody being like, "Man, what's going on with you? You going through something?" Nah, right now.
No, everybody's going through something called we cannot leave the house to get our hair cut or dyed or anything else. My eyebrows are good because I just do them myself.
I'll be real with you though. I would love to be a barber after this.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! Because that's what you need to do with your spare time is practice.
Learn how to become a barber. I'm trying to learn how to sew right now.
Oh, I ordered this sewing thing on Etsy. That's one thing I've been doing. I've ordered a few things, and it's not like I've got extra money. I just need to stop. So, signed up for a wine subscription club last night, which I'm going to get one subscription then cancel. But it's $38 for 4 bottles of good wine, man, for your first time. Yes, please. Okay. And then I don't have to go to the store, and you can cancel at any time.
Without having to pay for the next month? Okay. That's how it gets you sometimes. They'd be like, oh, you got to pay for this next month.
No, you don't. I read it.
You're getting the earthquake shaker. Hold on.
The only other quarantine type thing I want to talk about is homeschooling. Oh my God. See, this is why you should be checking on me more often. I'm going through a roller coaster of emotions every day.
I am too. You just said I'm moody.
That's just normal. No, you're not homeschooling 2 children. One of which, Ellison, I'm doing what I can with him. I'll post a video later of the adorableness. I cut out his letters of his name. And I just put him on the ground, and I was like, do you want to sit here? And he's like, okay. And then he's like, E-L. I was like, oh, okay, cute. So I was trying to help. But man, Harper is the emotional equivalent of
you. Oh, my bad.
Shut up. No. Of both of us combined. That's horrible.
Don't try to.
No, you're part of it. No, you are. No, he just. It's. I can't get the kid to like focus or like it took him the entire day to write the script he needed to write. We've got this.
He's writing scripts.
We've got an intense assignment that we're doing. It's like a puppet
show.
Are
you teaching Shakespeare?
No, he had to pick a story. We had to write out all the characters after we read the story. That's what I was cutting out earlier. He had to color all the characters that I found for him. Then I have to cut them out, make them into puppets. He has to write a script, and we have to perform it with a backdrop. What?
This is trash. They've been giving you. All parents are getting the assignments teachers don't want to do.
I reached out to his teacher though, and I was like, "Help me."
How are y'all turning stuff in?
Well, we have a whole packet that we are almost done with. That he'll probably turn in if he goes back ever. But if not, it's just so that he's practicing. Then there's this thing called Dojo, and she'll give him assignments, and then he does them on my iPad, and that says turn in, and you just push the button. And then he just has other things he has to do, but like for his little puppet show we have to do, which I'm going to have to be part of. He has to record it and then turn it in on that same app.
Yeah, I want that video.
I'll give it to you. It's going to be fucking hilarious.
Hi, I'm Andy. Blah, blah, blah. That's gonna
Hi, I'm Marcus, and I'm stupid. I poked myself in the finger. It's funny.
You think that's funny?
Yes. Okay. Hey, did you ever give our disclaimer, or do we not care?
Oh, nigga. I ain't getting no disclaimer. We don't need no disclaimer. Everybody's sick of it.
Yep.
Guys, if you don't already know, some stuff gonna be said.
It's already been said.
If it hurts your feelings, it's on you. You made this decision. All right. You did it. Not me. You know what we about. Mm-hmm. Honest comedy and truth. All right. You feel me?
That was redundant, but good.
So it was redundant for a reason.
Look he's getting moody. See, everybody, you get to see what I deal with.
I was trying to pull the little like knife thing out.
I told you to stop touching that. What's your problem?
It's fun.
Okay.
I was playing with it during Bible study the other day. I was teaching. I was like, yeah, Elijah, and playing with.
They're like, he has a knife. Look, he's going crazy in quarantine.
You gotta change your perspective, and
they're like, ah! That's funny. All right, okay, we're gonna get into our topic. You ready? What's our topic?
Booty.
That's right. So, no, it's not our topic.
As I was talking about earlier, being stalked by a dinosaur, our topic is cyber stalking.
Yeah, not by a dinosaur. I mean, maybe. But...
I mean, yeah, that could possibly be somebody's, profile picture. Or
absolutely.
like that, or Instagram name or something like that. Dinosaur 323.
Yep.
All right.
T-Rex stalking you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Raptor 370.
Sure.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Dilophosaurus 2530.
Yep. Pterodactyls.
Okay. We're done.
But nobody can spell the name to find the person.
What if this whole time we just did that? Like people would be like, fuck you.
Duckbill 730. We got 5 minutes left in the podcast.
Yeah, we are sick of this shit. We're like, sorry, that's all we got.
This is what you signed up for.
That's right. All right, I'm giving you the definition of cyberstalking. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. The use of the internet or electronic means to stalk or harass an individual, group, or organization. Have you ever done that?
Stalked it?
Yeah, stalked a person or a group or an organization.
Yeah, I be stalking people all the time.
Okay, good. At least I know you're one of them.
It's necessary evil.
No. This may include false accusations, defamation, slander. It can include monitoring, identity theft, threats, vandalism, solicitation for sex, gathering information that may be used to threaten, embarrass, or harass. Has anyone ever done that to you?
Unfortunately.
Shut up. You're so full of shit. They are not.
All butts are full of it.
Pretty much. Yep. Okay. Types are stalking by strangers. That sucks. Mm-hmm. Gender-based stalking of intimate partners.
Gender-based stalking.
Yeah, so it might be almost like a hate crime type thing. Don't you think?
So does internet stalking always, or does stalking in general always include a crime?
Well, I think everywhere has a different laws about, blah, blah, blah. How can you say it? Like each jurisdiction is going to be different about what they consider the level of stalking, I think. You know what I mean? So there's certain things you can do that aren't going to get you in trouble necessarily. But if you take it to a certain level, depending upon the jurisdiction that you're in, yeah, you're going to get in trouble.
Got you.
But you got to check where you live.
Good job. I noticed that when I judge people, I do it in an English accent.
Well, I think I was Jewish. You got to check where you live.
Yeah. When I was at Walmart, I was judging people.
You're like, oh my God, these people are so ridiculous. They're bloody stupid.
That's exactly, my inner voice went English, quick as a mug.
Yep. You're like,
it was hilarious.
Pieces of shit.
It's like the Pirates of the Caribbean in my head the whole time.
So you were a drunk English person? You're like, oh. No. Okay. Other types. Celebrities and public persons. Mm-hmm. Oh, an anonymous mob. Okay, so here's an example. Because I was like, what does that even mean? Yeah. So, there was an American software developer and blogger, Kathy Sierra. In 2007. Yep.
Kathy Sierra?
Yeah, that's her name.
I'm not going to pass up her double names. Kathy Sierra? That is a bad name. You
a
wouldn't trust
horrible
nobody
name.
named
Kathy Sierra.
Caleb
Their
Patrick.
parents are like, I like the name Kathy, but Sierra's cool too. Okay. Kathy Sierra.
YouTuber Fred Charles.
Yeah. Ugh. So listen though, for Kathy Sierra, in 2007, a group of anonymous individuals attacked Sierra, threatened her with rape and strangulation, published her home address and social security number, and posted doctored photographs of her. She canceled her speaking engagements and shut down her blog, saying, I will never feel the same. That sucks.
Yeah.
And then corporate cyber stalking. Oh, here comes my dog.
What is that?
Stalking of corporations.
How does that work though? So like you're just sitting there watching Walgreens and every move they make?
I don't know.
That is weird.
I know. People do weird shit. I've got some
just me watching Walgreens. Walgreens don't even be moving.
Maybe they're going after like the CEO.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not a cyber stalker. Look it up. Okay. Ready? These are behaviors to look out for.
Got you.
Cyber stalkers find their victims. How do you think they find their victims, actually? Let's go to questions for you.
I feel like they have a list of like criteria. Like, you know how everybody has a list of like who they want for like a relationship? I feel like they have a list for like who they want to stalk.
Okay, so say they have a list. How do they go about finding the people?
How do they go about finding the people? All right.
Yes.
So they'd be like,
don't be stupid, Marcus.
And they take the list and they just go out like and canvass the neighborhoods and be like, hey, do you have a corporate business?
Oh.
And they pose as like the Better Business Bureau and like go to
this
people
is horrible.
And be like, excuse me, so we're with the BBB, and then they'd be like, well, what's the BBB? And then they just go on from there, you know.
No. So
or I don't have another one. Go ahead.
They find their victims by search engines, online forums, bulletin and discussion boards. That's creepy.
That makes sense.
Chat rooms and social networking sites.
LinkedIn,
Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because with companies, they just list their like their employees and stuff like that.
All the time. It's like because like when I'm looking at jobs, I'll be like, oh, let's see who works there and how diverse it is. I looked at the people at the wine place last night. There was one black girl, by the way. But I was going through and I'm like, this is a very white company. And I was like, black girl. And I was literally doing that in the middle of the night because I was rethinking my decision to spend more money when I don't have it. And then I decided, I'll cancel it.
Gotcha.
Okay. So they go to like a live chat, and they in a live chat harassment maybe when they send viruses and unsolicited emails. Okay, rude. Research, this is kind of what you're saying, research individuals to feed their obsessions and curiosity. So they have that list, right? And they look for those people. Repeatedly instant messaging targets. Have you ever had somebody repeatedly instant message you that you don't know?
It's been different people though.
Okay. Yeah, I've had some people trying to be my friend on something, but I just like, just get rid of it.
I've been added to like groups and they're like, hey, like I'll be like, you don't get your funky.
You're like, Okay. Good. Post defamatory or derogatory statements about their target on web pages, message boards, guest books designated to get reaction or response from your victim, and that's how you initiate contact. So they're trying to initiate that contact, which is creepy. I don't like that.
They're trying to initiate the contact between like having a conversation.
They kind of want, like, they can be saying things about them on a message board or something, right? And then they're trying to get you to react to that.
Oh, I got you.
So once you start engaging in that conversation, you know what I mean?
I got you. Like, so it'd be like, this person ugly, they ugly. And then they get on and be like, you ugly. And then like,
gotcha. Okay. Right? So, okay. They've been known to create fake blogs in the name of victims containing defamatory or pornographic content. That would piss me off.
So like the porn industry is pretty much.
No.
Celebrity
this is somebody...
stalking.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Okay. tracing the victim's IP address in an attempt to verify their home or place of employment.
And that is actually pretty scary because like there's a lot of, if you check your spam folder, oh, so much crap.
Yeah, I get kind of less, I guess, on Gmail. Do you get a ton on Gmail?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Some cyber stalking situations evolve into physical stalking. So that's when they've located where you live or where you work or whatever, right? And the victim may experience abuse and excessive phone calls, vandalism, threatening, obscene mail, trespassing, and sometimes physical assault. No, thank you.
I don't think anybody will want to thank you for that.
No, I didn't do it. So
that I didn't do it.
I didn't do that.
That's really
fucked up.
Well, yes, but but like I think just the fact that they're like, oh yeah, like we're gonna trace all your stuff to where you live, then we're gonna sit there and watch you, and then while you sleeping, we're gonna put some butter in a sock and beat the hell out of you and leave. Why would you?
What? Why would you do that to me?
Right? I don't even know you.
Well, one of the things I said to Jason when I told him these two stories that I'm getting ready to tell you, I was like, do they have a fucking job? I was like, how do they have this much time on their hands? Like, what's going on? So I wonder if these certain types of people just have like stay-at-home jobs, or, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, is there anything that makes them have a commonality between them? I don't know.
I don't know. That's interesting.
He's thinking.
Shut up. I don't know. It's just interesting. I'm trying to think of like the movies I've seen where like people have stalked others and stuff like that.
I just feel like you have to have a lot of time, man.
You gotta have mad time. It's just like being a serial killer.
That's exactly what I was thinking of, because we've talked about this. And like, who is out there stalking people like this? Hello, Golden State Killer. Did you have a goddamn job?
You gotta have hella time to sit and think and be like, all right, purple necklaces. All right, let me go on LinkedIn and find people that work for a corporation that wear purple necklaces. Because like to stalk somebody, you gotta be kind of like people. You gotta be kind of strange up top. You feel me? Like up top, you know, to just like oh yeah, nigga.
You gotta have that face right there. Scary. Stop it, you freak.
Yeah. I'm watching. All right. I see you.
There we go again.
Hospital jokes.
That's horrible. Not nice. It's not funny. Going to hell. Okay. I'm going to tell you about two stories. Okay. First one's kind of small, but tell me your reactions. A Florida man posted nude photos of his former girlfriend on social media. He texted death threats to her family and forged a suicide note in her name. He set up a website with a timer counting down to her death, and he made it seem like he was always watching her. There was a fucking website. She's like, oh my God, this is 23 hours and 15 seconds.
That's
rude.
That's really messed up.
Yes, it's horrible.
Man,
what do you do if you got on the website and you're like, Marcus Benson?
5 minutes left. Let me go make my favorite meal.
You have 5 minutes. Good luck.
I mean, Hot Pockets.
I've
never had a Hot Pocket.
I haven't either. This one little girl, side note, I was in Target a while ago, and this little girl's like, Hot Pockets, Mommy, I love those. I was like, oh, fuck. I was thinking, what the hell?
You seen that video of the little girl eating her mom's spaghetti?
No.
And she was like throwing
up?
She was like eating it. She was like,
that's disgusting.
It's good.
That look you just did was, it's good. I'm
gonna send it to you. It was so funny.
Harper's been like, I'm like, oh, do you like this? Something different. Like I would make him try with maybe a vegetable since he's a vegetarian. And he's like, that's good. I'm like, okay. We're done here.
You know, beets.
No beets. I don't know what it was. See, acts weird if there's like a piece of broccoli even. He's a freak. Okay. You ready?
Yes,
now this is the big one. A Massachusetts man. I got nothing bad to say about
Massachusetts. First off, I do.
It's white. It's super white.
We're starting off wrong. Massachusetts.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing ever comes from Massachusetts except.
Well, Ryan A. Lynn, 25. He came from Massachusetts.
That is a bad name.
Lin is his last name.
I know. Okay. What's his last name? I mean, what's his middle name?
S. I don't know what it say. It just says S.
I thought you said Ryan A. Lynn.
No, S. Lynn.
Ryan S. Lynn? It's still bad.
Well,
it's still a bad name.
Well, any letter could be Ryan Z. Lynn. It doesn't matter. It's all stupid. Right? Okay. So, for what I'm about to tell you, he was sentenced to 210 months, which is about 17 and a half years-ish.
I'm glad you told me that because I was like,
well, that's what I read. So, guys, don't do the math because maybe it's wrong. I don't care.
210 months.
Yep, I think they just wanted to give him like you have 210 months. Like, God damn it. How long is that? And his brain's like
torture.
Yeah. Okay. So he conducted an extensive cyber stalking campaign against his former roommate, her family members, coworkers, friends, and others.
Okay. Before we continue, let's just put this out here. Ladies, don't room with guys.
Don't room with anyone.
I have heard so many stories about like just don't room with guys.
No.
Guys, you suck.
Especially this guy. Ryan sucks. Okay. So what he did with all of these people was hacking into his former roommate's online account, posting fraudulent sexual solicitations in her name, sending unsolicited images of child pornography, and making over 120 hoax bomb threats. Okay, now I'm going to break it down, okay?
Okay.
This dude is a fuck. Okay.
He's a what?
He's a fuck. He's such an asshole. When I read this, I was like, what a dickhead. I was like, oh my God. Funny. Okay, so I would smack the shit out of him. So from May 2016 through October 2017, he engaged in extensive cyber stalking campaign against his victim, who's a 25-year-old female. He hacked into online accounts and devices, stole the victim's private photographs, personal identifying information, private diary entries, which included sensitive medical, psychological, and sexual history, and distributed all of these materials to hundreds of people associated with her.
The nigga was just at the family reunion passing out programs. All right.
He was like, she slept with 25 people.
Yeah, a whole biography.
Oh, yeah. Like everything, like psychological. So maybe her therapy, any medications she was on. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. He created and posted fraudulent online profiles in the victim's name. This is the worst. Solicited rape fantasies, gang banging, and other sexual activities that caused men to show up at her house. What a dick head. I mean, what the fuck?
He deserved them 210 months.
Times 20.
Times 20.
Okay. In addition.
He doesn't deserve 17 years. He deserves 210 months. However long he's going to be, I need it to be put into months. Because that freaks somebody out much more than years.
Absolutely. That's why they do that.
You got 1,000 months. You
he's like, what?
You got a million days.
Yeah, exactly.
They need to put it in different terms whenever they sentence people now.
Mm-hmm. That's why they're doing it. Are you sure? Okay, so in addition to this activity, okay, he falsely and repeatedly reported to law enforcement that there were bombs at the victim's residence. He created a false social media profile in the name of the victim and posted that the victim was going to shoot up a school and that there would be blood and corpses everywhere. And these threats became part of an extensive and prolonged pattern of threats to local schools, private homes, businesses, and other institutions all over the community. Ultimately, he pled guilty to over 100 bomb threats, including 24 in one single day. Hello, I don't have a job. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Hello, I don't have a job.
You know?
That is true. Like, you cannot have a job and have the time to do all of these websites, soliciting, because you got to answer. You can't just put it up there. You got to put it up there and correspond.
Absolutely. And he's calling the police as well and being like, there's a bomb and blah, 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 blah.
That is wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think all of it's bad, but I would say men showing up at her house for gang banging and rape. That's
because
fun.
it's not like they're just gonna be like, oh man, wrong. It's not happening.
Right. And also, who answers the gang bang and rape ad?
Who's like, oh, nigga, rape? Oh, hell, count me in, brother. No,
right?
No. Yeah. They need to be arrested.
All of them. Yes.
Like
that, and then the other chicks.
I bet you it was friends showing up for the gangbang thing too. Like they sent it to each other. It was like, hey, man.
Hey, look what you're into now.
That is wild.
Yeah. So those are my two stories.
That is filth.
There was so much more. I was like, I'm stopping it too. This is enough. Like there's enough crazy land and these two alone.
No, that really it makes me want to not be on social media.
I know. Just don't stalk anybody. Don't let anybody think that you're too over the top about them. Like don't overstalk like a comedian or a band or a friend or anybody.
So like working with different groups and stuff like that, man, like you run into some crazy people. Mm-hmm. And working together at where we worked, we ran into some crazy people.
Like some of the craziest people I've ever met. Are you trying to say me?
No, I'm making sure you know. I'm just saying in general, we met some crazy people. And when I look at you, I need you to know exactly the people I'm talking about. All right.
I understand. I'm going to text it to you right now.
No, some people quiet. Some people got baths and tubs in they vans and yep. There's just some off the top crazy
shit.
People.
I mean, I actually thought, at a couple points in times, I thought they might try and figure out where I lived and be freaky.
Like that's one thing with like dating and stuff like that. Like I am, I already know I keep people at a distance already. But then like if I don't know you before, if I had no clue who you are and we just met and we just start, I'm not gonna let you come to my house ever.
His house means like his brain is his house.
Yes, like I'm not gonna let you in my brain. I'm not gonna let you into my house. Like everywhere we meet, we gonna meet someplace else. And I'm not riding with you. You might could ride with me. I'm not riding with you.
I've heard too many stories about somebody they could pull a gun, they could pull a knife, they could do anything to you.
Nah, but like if you don't have a car or something like that,
there's a red flag too.
I mean, I'm still in college. Like it's still people my age that still don't have cars. It'd be different. Like I feel like once you hit 23, if you don't have a car.
Oh, so next year. Cool.
Next year.
You're an idiot. So
but
stupid.
But yeah, like we ran into some crazy people working there.
Yep.
And I remember there was a couple of times. Remember y'all went and saw that movie, and I was trying to go, but I ended up not being able to.
Yeah.
And after that, like we was trying to be cool and to have fun. So like we went to a couple of stores over there and everything, and people crazy. People are strange, bro. People are strange.
Absolutely. And you thought that this person we're speaking of was a little more connected to me on a multitude of levels. And not me. Like I didn't do it.
He was trying.
And hated you because of our friendship. Like, yikes.
The
whole thing. Huh?
So I did nothing.
I did nothing. No. Anyway, anything else you want to touch on?
I almost cried watching Avengers Endgame the other day.
Oh, I need to see it again because remember I fell asleep. Ooh, let's talk about that. Let's talk about some shows that are cool right now or that we like doing, since we're in quarantine mode.
Yeah, I'm sick of War of the Worlds.
Okay, good. I'm glad because I'm sick of hearing about it.
It's gotten on my nerves, and I just don't know what to. I tried to ask them a question on Instagram, and they didn't answer me back, and I was like, "All right, cool."
Now you know how people feel when they text you. You don't do that to me, so stop doing it. Or this. Done. Hey, you're missing it. Hey, turn around, sir. Hey, done. Done. Kaya's back again.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're sick of that. Is there anything you really like right now, or saw
All
that's really
American?
Good? Oh yeah,
It is on Netflix.
Really?
Yes,
What's it about?
It is about this dude who grew up in Crenshaw.
Okay.
Plays football at his high school. He goes to Beverly Hills High School to play football instead of Crenshaw.
Okay.
He moves or whatever, and it's just about his life. It is a fantastic show. I just started watching it yesterday.
Okay.
At like 7 or 8 at Olivia's
house. You took
a
picture of yourself watching it.
I did.
Yeah, I saw
Literally did not stop watching it yesterday until like 4 a.m. Went to sleep, tried to go to sleep, couldn't go to sleep. Woke up, started working on some choreography from 5 to about 6:30. Went to sleep, woke up, and then like while I was eating before we got here to record, I was watching it.
You're watching more TV than you've ever watched before.
Yes, this mug is a fantastic show.
Okay, I'll try it. I saw a movie last night, Coffee and Kareem. Hilarious.
Really?
Hilarious. Yes. So it's this dude. He's a cop. His last name is Coffee. He's dating this. He's white. He's one of the dudes from The Hangover. He's the kind of dorkier guy from The Hangover. He's hilarious. But anyway, he's dating that beautiful black woman, Taraji P. Henson. He's dating her, and her son is Kareem. So that's a Coffee and Kareem. And it is just fucking hilarious. That kid's mouth, oh my God. He is like 12 years old, and he's like, fucking, like, it's just so funny. But it's a whole way of like they learn to like each other. But man, it's fucking hilarious. You should watch that. It's so good.
I got you.
So watch that. Tiger King. Told you about. I'm almost done with that. It's like a train wreck that you have to see finish.
I can't.
Yeah.
I didn't see it start.
He's just, yeah. I don't have any words. Then let's see what else. Oh, I finished this current season of Ozark. It's fabulous. Yes. How long does it take you to swallow water? You just gave me a look like a puppy, like.
So, Olivia's mama was watching that yesterday.
So good.
And she asked me had I ever seen it. I was like, nah, but that must look good.
It's amazing. Start at the beginning, though. You cannot start mid. You won't know what the hell is going on.
Okay.
Justin Bateman is so good. And it's just awesome. It's so good. Laura Dern and others. Any podcasts you've been listening to? Have you been listening to podcasts?
The Roommates.
Okay.
And Preston Perry. 30 Minutes with the Perrys. Preston Perry and Jackie Hill Perry. They have been my joints. Yeah. Of course, I still be messing with Kev on Stage and all of them, and Kev on Stage Studios and Patrick Cloud and all of them. I think it's cool to see how they've adapted to because usually they're creating content and like making money that way and like touring and stuff like that. But now they're like, hey, pretty much everything we was doing for free, y'all got to pay for it now.
Are you hearing something in your space?
I thought I was.
It's a ghost.
Yeah, everything. No, actually, no, that's not funny because the other day we were sitting upstairs and literally the light just turned on. Me and my dad was sitting there like, the heck? Me and my dad did not move for 30 minutes.
You guys are such babies.
Happened again, and I was like, yo, we gotta pray. Because
I would have been like,
all right,
it's a ghost. Let's go figure it out.
Go figure what out?
Where it is.
For what? That's the difference between white people and black people. Black people ain't investigating nothing. I ain't investigating it.
I'll go.
You never seen no black ghost hunter. See? Name 3 black ghost hunters right now.
Marcus.
Name
Harper. He might come downstairs. I better stop.
2 white parents.
Shut your fucking face. Smack your face.
There are no black ghost hunters. There are no black like, you know, when people like how Bear Grylls be out there trying to survive. There are no black people doing that. It's been black people on Survivor, but
sure.
You know, the black woman who won on Survivor, that's from St. Louis, she opened a Chick-fil-A on Lindbergh, so shout out to her.
Good job. Cool. Well, the podcast I've been listening to, Small Town Dicks, The Murder Squad. So good. Paul Holes, man. Penis. What?
What did you just say? I called you a little penis.
You know what you are? I almost said something really horrible. I'm not going to say it.
Call me a Negro?
No.
So all the people can see how you treat me.
I was going to call you some sort of anatomy, and now I'm not.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
The P word?
No, not the pussy word. No.
Oh.
Even though, thanks for sending me that. You should post that. He sent me. You tell it.
I made this picture of
like a skinny white chick being like working out like I do.
You gotta say it. You gotta.
Oh, and so then it's like, it says by Mandy Gray on the side, and it said that's a pussy drink because that's what I told him before. So thanks. He's like, look at this white stereotype girl, Mandy, and this is what she said. I'm like, you dickhead. Such shit.
It was really funny though.
See how you treat me? What made you make that, you freak?
I was working on different designs and stuff like that, and I saw the little template for it, and I was like, that'd be really funny.
So weird.
So I just changed a couple things, and it was really funny.
You saw that girl, and you're like, oh, Mandy.
Yeah.
That's so weird. See,
I forgot what the original template was.
Oh, I am your white outlet to make fun of people. So thanks.
You're welcome.
No schmack. All right. Anyway, so we're gonna get out of here. But where can they find us?
Yeah, definitely subscribe. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Podcorn.
Yeah, kinda. Podcorn's like a different thing, but yeah.
Oh yeah, so Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher,
iHeartRadio.
You can find us on our website at Deezer. You can find us on our website at youhumanpodcast.com. You can find us on Instagram, on all of our social media. You can find us on all of our socials. You can find us on all of our socials. Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at You Human Podcast. That's you, the letter U, human.
Look, we actually get to be like you this time instead of being like A, B, C, D. Remember when you did that one to kill you? Don't you start.
You Human Podcast.
Yes, everything's simple. youhumanpodcast@gmail.com if you have a question or a thought, a concern, an idea.
Stay tuned and
during this time, we are going to start putting out some other types of content too. Maybe Marcus will share some of his dancing. Maybe I'll share mine. Just kidding. You never know. Actually, Marcus is going to put up a video and do a dance move, and then I'm going to do the same thing and post it next to him. That's so funny. That'd be so funny. Okay, so anyway, we're just going to do some cool stuff, right?
Let's do it.
All right, we'll see.
Indeed.
All right. It's been so much fun seeing your face and letting you all see our reactions.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Definitely be looking out for stuff to come. Once again, this has been Unapologetically Human. I am Marcus.
I am Mandy.
And we will catch you all next time.